Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Without any further waste of time, today we'll be covering how to get the best entries. So first things first, let me go through the pairs I analyzed this week to see what are we expecting from them. First things first, we had predicted that DXY can either go up, correct to cover this imbalance, or just go straight down. So it didn't take the down movement. So let's remove this. First things first, let's check the relationship price has to this level right here. I can see that already we have a level right here which once acted as our support and resistance. So we can draw it right here. We can draw it like this, and then also I'll want to measure with my fib from here to see. All right, so in this case we can see that price has covered this imbalance but not fully. Therefore there are high chances that price can come and test level 50, which is where price has a relationship to this level more, comparing it with level 618. At the same time, to be on the safe side, let us cater for our possibilities and probabilities. For DXY, I'm now expecting a movement going to my level 50 and then pushing to the downside. At the same time, it depends how it's approached it. Not forgetting that we also have this small imbalance right here at our level 618. So there are high chances also that price might just spike up to take out people before it even continue pushing to the downside. At the same time, we don't want to forget how price approaches our resistance right here. We always want to see price approaching our level how in a corrective manner, showing a loss of momentum on the buyer's side, meaning that the buyers won't have enough control or won't have enough power to continue pushing to the upside. Therefore, we want to see price correcting to the upside, correcting till this level right here, or even spike up, which can happen through news, and then we continue pushing to the downside. Already we can see that price is attracted to the downside. Why? Because we have this imbalances right here attracting price to the downside. On to USD shift. We had predicted that price might correct towards the upside, covering this imbalance before going down, or even just goes down, but it didn't do that. As I said, that you look for confirmations before you just go down with it. Therefore, still the overall movement is still going to the downside. I know it might look a bit messy, but just for you to understand, this trend line is from our daily time frame. Let's check it out. It's coming from our daily time frame, which is a stronger confirmation that we are about to push to the downside. As we always say, that the bigger the time frame, the stronger the confirmation. Therefore, we just reach our daily time frame resistance trend line, we have higher chances of pushing to the downside from here. Why? Because first things first, we had this as our higher high. What gave rise to this higher high? It's this higher low right here, and then it has been taken out. Now we came to retest it, so now we are about to push to the downside, not forgetting the confirmations we want to see. Let's go to a 1 hourly time frame to check if there's any confirmation we're seeing from there. Moving to a 1 hourly time frame, it's not that clear. Let's move to our 30 minutes at least. All right, this is our 30 minutes. As we expecting DXY to push a bit up, there are higher chances that USD shift will also come back to touch the trend, which will be our new high if I'm comparing it with this one. And in this new high, we'll ask ourselves a question: what gave rise to this new high? It will be this higher low right here. Therefore, what will we expect? We will expect this higher low to be taken out before we even confirm that we are going to the downside. At the same time, we want to see price correcting towards the upside, showing a loss of momentum on the seller side. On the buyer's side, we can see that also price is attracted to the downside as we have a lot of imbalances left behind. So that is what we have on USD shift. Moving on to USD JPY, we had one movement whereby we predicted that price has higher chances to go to the upside, as if I remember correctly, that was where we had this imbalance. Also, it was between my level 50 and level 618, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so that's why we had this as one movement. And also we can see that we are having what a head and shoulders type of pattern. We are having a head and shoulders type of pattern forming. Therefore, we might be looking forward to seeing sells. And also we can see price losing momentum a bit. Let us check on our 1 hourly time frame if we can get other confirmations. Let me remove this for now. Looking at our 1 hourly time frame, we can say there's nothing much as yet. There's nothing much as yet. If price can just correct a bit, I want price to correct a bit till this level right here and then spike up, giving me the last high. And then I'm going to ask myself what gave rise to that high. It's this higher low. Therefore, I'll wait for it to be taken out, retest, giving me a head and shoulders, a small head and shoulders, and then a continuation to the downside. This is exactly what I'm expecting on USD JPY. So now let us add this one pair, which is AUD CAD. But before we go to AUD CAD, let me plug you guys on where to check news for the week. Forex offers you with a calendar that has all fundamentals that will be taking place for the week. For example, tomorrow on a Monday, we have these high impact news which will be affecting the euro and the Japanese yen. On Tuesday, we have the following news which will be affecting the GBP, the euro, the Canadian dollar, the United States dollar, and the Great British pound. So and so on and so on. You just simply go under economic calendar to see all of these news. They show you the time, the days of where we will be having news, and that will help you in not being caught on the wrong side of the market. You will be updated by all means. So just make sure to download the Forex app or check their website in order to be informed on which news are coming next. Let us move on to the add-on pair. AUD CAD, starting it from our 4 hourly time frame, we can see that we are coming from an overall downtrend. Why? Because we can see it through having our lower lows and lower highs. In that being said, we were expecting to have an impulse to the downside and a corrective move opposing the impulse. Therefore, price started correcting in this kind of manner until it broke out of the last lower high, which is this one that gave rise to this last lower low, and came back to retest it. So if we were to test our strategy by taking from our fib from where the impulse started to where it ended, we would have seen, or we would have checked which level does price has a relationship more with, and we would have confirmed that it's either level 50 or level 618 and took our entry from here. But with the Discord student, we have our entry from here. I'll show a screenshot. I'll show the screenshots on where did we take the trade, and we still expecting this trade to really go far. All right, then from here, what did we do? Let me mark my significant levels first. Marking my significant levels, I'll mark this level as my significant level. I'll also mark this level as my significant level, and then lastly I'll mark this level right here. So in this case, how do we take our entries? As we saw that price has been impulsing for quite some time to the upside, what are we expecting now? We're expecting price to retest, and where does it have higher chances in turning? We take our fib from where the impulse started to where it ended and check for the relationship price has to level 50 and level 618. If you get confused with that, just mark your level 50 and level 618, both of them, and then expect price to be turning from there. You can put your entry from level 50. At the same time, you should scale down to smaller time frame to check for confirmations such as candlestick confirmations, change of direction sign, which in this case, as we are in a small downtrend, we want to see the lower high that gave rise to the last lower low being taken out. Therefore, we're expecting what? We're expecting price to start moving from here to the upside. Let me move my fib. My entry will be right here at level 50, because already I can see candlestick confirmations whereby we have indecision candlesticks showing that price might be changing direction soon. Then my stop loss is usually on the next level of my fib, retargeting higher. Thank you for watching my video till this far. Hoping you enjoyed my video and it was informative to you. Just make sure to share this video as much as possible, as it is just free information to you guys. Nonetheless, peace out.